Welcome to part 2 of today's look. This is going to be the hair. Super easy to recreate. You definitely don't have to wear this particular headband. However, I loved it because my beautiful daughter chose it, and I thought it'd be super appropriate because of all the pinks and the golds to incorporate it into a Valentine's Day hairstyle. It's really easy. I find it really romantic and soft, and it's kind of a messy type of look, so there's no right way or wrong way of doing it. You don't have to worry about being super neat because it's supposed to be pretty loose and, like I said, kind of messy. Makes it for a nicer, more romantic look, in my opinion. So if you're interested in seeing exactly how to recreate this hair right here, then just keep watching.
Okay, so I'm starting off by parting my hair down the middle in order to create a top section and a bottom section, and this is simply going to make it a lot easier to curl, and it'll make the process go a lot smoother and faster. Next, using my clipless 1.5-inch curling iron, I'm going to be taking pieces of hair, pretty big pieces of hair, and curling them away from my face. And you want to make sure that you add a little bit of texture to your hair in order to give it a little bit of volume, because this look kind of requires a little bit of volume in order for it to look really nice. So make sure you just have either some dry shampoo or maybe just some, of the flexible hold hairspray, the kind that's not going to make your hair super, super like hard and it's not going to turn white on you. After curling my entire head of hair, I went ahead and I put it all down in order to decide where I'm going to want to part it. Now, you can choose not to part it, you can choose to part it, completely up to you, personal preference. I like to part my hair, and I like to part my hair on the right side. So here I am just doing that, and then I'm simply placing the headband right over my head. And I'm leaving my bangs kind of like hanging out a little bit, so there's a little bit of space between where I place the headband and my hairline so that I'm able to wrap my bangs around the headband, and I feel like it looks nicer that way. Okay, so to begin, the first section that I'm going to start off with is on my left side, so you're right as you are looking at it. I'm grabbing a piece of hair from my bang area, and I'm just going to twist it a little bit, and then I'm going to put my finger underneath the band in order to create a little hook so that I can grab that piece of hair and bring it around the band. And then I'm going to be doing the exact same thing to the other side. So grabbing a little piece of hair, or not a little tiny piece, but grabbing a chunk of my hair and just twisting it a little bit. Then I'm going to be reaching for the piece of hair by placing my finger right under the band, kind of creating a hook with my finger and bringing the piece out. So I hope this is making sense to you guys. So I'm grabbing a chunk of hair, I'm twisting it a little bit so that it kind of wraps around the headband. I'm placing my finger underneath the headband in order to create a little hook, and then I grab the piece of hair by hooking it and pulling it through. And I'm simply going to continue doing this the entire way until I get to the back. And I am alternating, so doing a piece on the right side, a piece on the left side, a piece on the right, piece on the left. The reason for this is because the headband wasn't sitting too tightly on my head because I did have it on top of my hair. And so by doing this, it kind of made it to where it did stay in place and I can fix it and kind of readjust it if I needed to. And just remember that this look is not meant to look super neat. It is meant to look nice and soft and romantic and messy. So don't be too concerned if it doesn't look amazing right away, because at the end you can always kind of move your hair and shift it and just fix it to your liking. Okay, so once I got pretty much all the way to the back, I decided to split my hair in half because my hair is a bit lengthy, and so I had to keep rolling it and rolling it and rolling it onto the headband. However, if I continue to do it with my entire head of hair or my entire strands of hair just all sitting in the back, not split, then it would have just gotten too messy. And so this is a good way to stay in control and to continue to wrap your hair around the headband in order to hide the headband, especially for us gals who have a little bit longer hair. Once I got to the end of my hair, since I do have a little bit of layering, I just tucked it all in as best as I could. And then you can feel free to style or start styling to however it is that you want it. If you are like me and you have a little bit of layering, then go ahead and just tuck in your ends, and don't be afraid to grab some bobby pins in order to keep everything nice and fastened and secure. And don't be afraid to play with it, fix it, move it, because this look is meant to look nice and messy. It's kind of like a messy bun, but in a different way. There's really no wrong way of doing it. And that is it, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed the part 2 to this Valentine's Day look. As always, take care, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!
Just run away with me.